What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. I am Pitching Ninja, and I'm here with the biggest Pearl Jam fan on earth, Will Leahey.
It's probably not true, Ninja, but they are a great band. We're talking a little bit offline, but talking about baseball here, Ben Joyce had another sturdy appearance yesterday, but by his standards, probably wasn't the greatest because he gave up a run for the first time in 19 appearances, which is pretty epic. Glad that the volunteer fireman has found his way. Ninja, he had some ups and he had some downs, but tell me about the volunteer fireman's appearance yesterday, Ninja.
Well, I'll focus on the down first. I mean, he did give up his first run in a really long time, but the cool thing about this is the fastest pitch a Yankee has ever hit a home run off of in Yankee Stadium in StatCast history. That goes back to 2008. This was 101.7 miles an hour. Oswaldo Cabrera goes yard here. So he's got that going for him, which is nice. But Ben Joyce had the last laugh, 103.4 miles an hour at the knees to end the game. And this is a sick pitch. I mean, look at that location. Nothing you can do with that other than tip your cap to the volunteer fireman. Now to the rest of my whip around the league. Kyle Harrison had 3 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. He had this slurve and sweepers. The Giants beat the Nats 9-5.
What a way to make a living.
Barely getting by.
He faced DJ Hurd. He had 4 Ks in 2 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. There was a little rain issue. That's why he didn't go deep in this game. He had these elevated fastballs, this changeup that wasn't a strike, but we're definitely going to take it. The Brewers killed the Braves yesterday, 16-7. Frankie Montas had 7 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 3 runs. He had these heaters and splitter for a sword. He faced Charlie Effin Morton, who was effing not very good yesterday. He had 3 Ks in 2 2/3 innings, giving up 8 runs, including 4 home runs. I think these count, Will. We give up 4 home runs, they count.
They are counting, unfortunately.
Yeah, onesies, twosies, we don't count. 4, we're counting them. The Braves gave up 6 home runs in the game. It's a lot of home runs. He did have these high spin rate curveballs, but just not a good effort from Charlie Morton. Although it was a good effort, just not a good outcome. Randy Vasquez had 3 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs. He had this curveball and sweeper for a sword as the Padres slipped past the Pirates 7-6. He faced Luis Ortiz, who had 3 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 4 runs. He had these sliders and picked up a sword. David Peterson, no relation to Scott Peterson, had 5 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 1 run as the Mets buried the Rockies under an avalanche of runs, 9-1. He had this painted 2-seamer and these sliders. Austin Gomber, not very good this game, had 1 K in 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had this elevated curveball, very forgettable.
You know, Ninja, I'm actually going to give a dong of the day here to Pete Alonso for double dongs here, both of which over 450. Now, you know, small asterisk because we are in Colorado here, but yeah, when you're smacking dongs 471 and 454 respectively, you're getting dong of the day here. And over 900 feet of dong to Alonso. Congrats on your dong of the day.
For some reason, as soon as you said smacking dongs, mine just turned to an innie.
That'll happen, Ninja.
Hunter Greene had 5 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 3 runs as the Reds beat the Marlins 10-4. Yeah, these fastballs, his velo is down a little bit, and honestly, I didn't think he looked nearly as sharp as he had been looking, but he did have this slider and splitter too, and he threw 99 miles an hour on his 108th pitch in this game. Again, I'm picking a little bit at Hunter Greene. He wasn't up to his usual standards, but still a good outing. He faced Kyle Tyler, who had 3 Ks in 4 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs and had this curveball and cutter. The Angels rose above the Yankees 9-4. Tyler Anderson had 7 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 run on 3 hits. These nasty changeups and mess with timing with his leg kick. I mean, his leg kick is already up, but he had this leg hang here and then threw inadvertent paint to get the K. I asked Tyler Anderson about his leg kick during the All-Star game. This is what he told me.
Why does it happen?
I don't know. I try. Like sometimes I do dry work in the mirror and like work on my delivery and it's not there, and I put a ball in my hand and it happens. I think probably what happens is it's just a way for my arm to get caught up. I think I'm probably going down the mound and maybe my arm's not there yet, so I think it's trying to slow me down to get my arm on time.
It's not like one of those dog things when you scratch a dog.
I don't know if you scratch me, I'm not going to kick. I might kick you, but I won't actually kick.
He faced Nestor Cortez, who also messes with timing often, but didn't do it really this game because he really wasn't very good. He had 2 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, giving up 6 runs, hit his paintish fastball and his backdoor cutter. Really forgettable year for Nestor. Do y'all like Nestor shenanigans or not? Well, do you like Nestor shenanigans? Here.
By and large, I'm pro shenanigans. When he's pitching well, and it looks a lot cooler than when he gets lit up. But I'm pro his shenanigans.
Yeah, he didn't do any. It was probably the right thing because it's a little less fun when you're getting your ass kicked to go, look at me, I'm wacky. Kevin Gausman had 2 Ks in 8 innings, giving up 2 runs as the Blue Jays flew past the Orioles 7-6. I mean, it was a good outing by Kevin Gausman. He had these splitters, but not a dominant outing. He faced Dean Kramer, who had 6 Ks in 4 1/3 innings, giving up 5 runs and had these splitters. The Rays stung the Cardinals 6-4. Shane Baz had 2 Ks in 4 1/3 innings, giving up 4 runs. Really wasn't all that great. He had this elevated fastball and curveball. He faced Kyle Gibson, who had 6 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. Had this cutter, this filthy sweeper, and this curveball. The Mariners drowned the Tigers 4-3. Brian Woo had 7 Ks in 6 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs. Had these fastballs, this 2-seamer, and this nasty changeup. This is one of the better changeups I've seen him throw. He faced Brendan Hanafy, who was the opener, who had 1 K in 2 scoreless innings and had this nasty sinker. Colby Allard had 3 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 1 run. He had this changeup and cutter and helped the Phillies beat the Diamondbacks 6-4. He faced Jordan Montgomery, who had 4 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 4 runs and had these changeups. Now onto my filthiest relievers. Jose Alvarado had these filthy cutters. Jacob Barnes had this cutter and slider. Jimmy Garcia had this 99-mile-an-hour heater. Jeff Hoffman had these wicked sliders and splitter. Robert Suarez had these heaters up to 100 miles an hour. Ryan Stanek had these upper 90s fastballs. Taylor Rogers had these 6 sweepers. And Ryan Walker had this painted 2-seamer. That's nasty. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday. At number 5, we'll go with Hunter Greene and his splitter. At number 4, Tyler Anderson and his changeups and this great leg hang. Props to you, Mr. Anderson. At number 3, Aroldis Chapman's filthy splitter. I mean, you got to face a dude throwing up to 105 miles an hour and you get that? Yuck. At number 2, Anthony Bender with this beautiful painted backdoor sweeper. I mean, as a hitter, you can't do anything with this pitch. You give up because you think it's in the other batter's box, and this thing hits the air brakes and catches the zone. And at number 1, we're going with Ben Joyce and his 103.4-mile-an-hour cheese at the knees. Again, as a hitter, tip your cap because there's nothing you're going to do with that pitch. And now my pitching ninja moment of Zen. Elliot Ramos had this hit where his bat nearly went as far as the ball did. Look at this.
Wow. How did the bat not break to begin with that pitch by the trademark?
My picks of the day today are a 4-leg same-game parlay plus. I'm going to start out with a same-game parlay of Ryan Nelson for 4 Ks or more and Zach Wheeler for 6 Ks or more. Then take Jose Barrios for 5 Ks or more and top it off with Jameson Tyone for 5 Ks or more. And then I'm going to add in my Pitching Ninja Profit Boost to boost my profits by 30% for any same-game parlay or same-game parlay plus of 3 legs or more. What would your picks of the day be?